Okay, so my project basically was 4 week project trying to construct a safe flamethrower that wouldn't blow up my house or burn it down, I guess. So basically, the first couple of weeks, I just spent time looking at what model I wanted to use, and I finally found a pretty good model, which I had to use a caulking gun to make the gun. So yeah, but basically, first 2 weeks, I guess, were getting in parts, and from there it was just fabricating the parts so it would fit on around the caulking gun and fit onto the caulking gun, I guess you could say. So the parts I had to get were pretty cheap, so that was nice. And then, uh, yeah, after I got that, I just had to cut some pieces, drill some holes, do minimal welding, and I had to fabricate the caulking gun a little bit so the case would fit on it. But besides that, there wasn't too much more stuff to it. That was kind of the mastery of technology because I had never done a hands-on project in vision tech yet, so I did a lot of cutting, drilling, stuff like that. So I had to use a bandsaw, scroll saw even, drill press, and I used an angle grinder. So used all those things. I followed my project plan pretty well during this time because I had the first couple weeks set up so I could get my parts in and I could find what model I wanted to use. And then the last 2 weeks basically were just work. So that was good. And basically my results were a working uh, flamethrower, I guess. I called it Project Inferno. But right now it doesn't have any gas in it because we're inside and can't show you it because I think my mom would flip. So won't do that. But overall, the project was it was fun, and I think I can definitely see myself using it in the future. So it was a good project for me. I don't really have any regrets about it, except for maybe get your parts in if you're gonna do it, so you don't have to wait around. But yeah, that was kind of my project in a nutshell. So basically, what I created was a flamethrower. Um, this project is really fun, really easy, so I think a lot of people should try it. Basically, start with my case. This is just an aluminum tube. Wasn't very expensive. Anyways, I just cut a hole in it to make sure it slid over top of the gun easier. Just like that, just for looks. Doesn't really have a purpose, but if you want to do that, what I had to do is I had to grind down a lot of the caulking gun here. You can see where the metal is. I had to grind down a lot of that. So yeah, I guess we'll get to the actual gun now. For the barrel you see here, I just had to order stainless steel funnel, I guess they called it, and then after I got that, I just slid it right in there. It fit pretty good, and then I put sealant all around the edge you see there, right around it, and then probably can't see that. Tried to put it on the inside and do a little welding on the inside too, but yeah, that's kind of that, I guess. The second part to the gun, basically I made this. I ordered a strand of like a strip of brass, I guess you could say, and then I cut it up into a bunch of different pieces, and then I drilled a bunch of different holes to see which one would fit best. What this hole is designed for is you put it on the inside of the gun, like try and show it. You put it in right there, and it sits like that. Once you have your airspray can or whatever else kind of can, aerosol type thing that's flammable, I guess. After you have that in there, once you take off the cap of the can, they have that little tiny cylinder, And what it's supposed to do is press up right against this hole, and once that happens, it'll shoot it out. And then from that point on, it's basically like when you got the axe can and you're holding the lighter in front of it. So it's a flamethrower, and so what you do, you can attach the lighter to the bottom of it. Right now, I don't have it attached because the lighter is actually broken, so it's not attached. But normally, I would attach it to the bottom of the case, and then it would work. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much my project. It's really easy and it's really fun to play with, so I'd recommend more people do it. If you're gonna do it though, make sure you know where to find your parts. So I guess that's Project Inferno. Thanks.